let's see how a custom MCP client works against the server that we ran with Claude Desktop earlier. To the right, you see the client code. We'll get into that in a little bit. And the server that I'm running against is here. All right. There are the tools that are available on the server, get alerts and get forecast. And now we can query. So try getting the weather forecast for a different city. All right, note here, the two calls that it's making against the weather API gets the area where the forecast is going to be, and it calls forecast. And it lays out the forecast for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 periods. Let us also try the get alerts that's available with this custom client. You see here the API call against Florida. And we get the active weather alerts. Let's see what it's asking here. Would you like more specific information about any of these alerts or about weather forecasts for a particular location in Florida? So I ask it to tell me more about the severe flood warning. Let's see what it comes back with. Okay, we'll tell it Florida again. See what it brings back. Get a little different information here. We scroll back. The information is slightly different. Now we'll get into the code of this client. A couple of different things that I did versus the original code along. One was to change the model in use. I think the original code used a 3.5 model, which is now deprecated. I also made this max API tokens value configurable. The other thing I did was pull out Claude API as a call because the original version of this application was repeating all of this in both places. So instead of doing that, just pull it out, call it one time, be a little more efficient with the code. These values, they're pulled in from a local env file. I did not commit that file to my GitHub repo here, but when it's running locally, that's where it's pulling from. One other thing that this client required, since I wasn't using Claude Desktop like I did for the server, is to actually spend a little bit of money on tokens for API calls. Here we have the Claude console, the API key that I created. I put in $5. Haven't spent very much with the calls that I was doing for testing purposes. Let's see if it's capturing any additional information. Yes. So the calls that I just ran for this demo pushed up my usage there a little bit. If we look at the logs, you see here all the different calls that I made during the course of putting together this demo, which of course took multiple tries. And that's it.